Hi everyone and welcome back to Brownie's Birdhouse. Guess what time it is?
What time?
It's springtime.
Oh boy, that is my favorite time of the year. It's when we do some spring cleaning in our bird room.
It usually takes a couple days because we have so many cages.
Yeah, but what we do is we break down each cage. We take all of the toys and perches out of the cages and we give the bars and everything a total wipe down.
We make sure their toys are nice and fresh and stuff that they will enjoy. The toys that are not repairable, we usually throw out and give them new toys. Some of them can be repairable, and we give them a good wash with mild soap and hot water.
The perches and the food bowls also get a good washing with soap and water. And we've already finished all the other cages, and I'm going to show you a couple of them right now. This is the budgie cage. We put a couple of perches at the bottom so they can get to their food and water. But the rest of the toys and perches we put up top because birds love to be in high places. They love their popsicle stick toys, and they love their swings, and they have a cuddle bone in there. And here is Waffle and Leo's cage, two of our cockatiels. They have new toys, cuddle bone, and we rearranged the perches so everything looks fresh.
We only have one cage left, and we saved this one for a purpose. This one is special to clean.
That's right, because one of the residents in this cage has several handicaps. So in this video, we are going to show you how to set up a bird cage for a handicapped bird.
This is Blue and Snow. Snow has a spattled leg. Spattled leg is caused before, during, or after a hatching.
It could be caused by genetics or temperature fluctuations while still in the egg, or most common, after hatching, the chick is on a slick surface, causing the legs to go outward.
We don't know what caused Snow's disability because she was already an adult bird when we adopted her.
When you have a bird with a disability, you need to pay attention and know the needs of your bird. Snow is in a small cage because being in the larger cage with the other budgies was just not a good fit for her.
Other birds would pick on her and push her to the bottom of the cage, and she'd have to climb all the way back up.
Yeah, and that's how I found out that she had another handicap. She cannot fly, so she is much safer in the smaller cage. She can do other things. She can hop on that one little foot from side to side on her perch. And she can also climb up the bars. So we're going to make sure that the perches and things are down a little lower so she can get to them easily.
But she looked lonely in there. One time we tried to put in the other budgies, but they just kept picking on her.
Yeah, the other budgies one at a time wasn't working out until Blue came along. He was a younger parakeet because we had raised him from an egg and hand fed him and everything. And as soon as we put him in with her, they absolutely fell in love with each other.
Blue will go down to the food bowls and fill his crop and go feed Snow. Most of the time, she don't even have to leave her perch.
Yeah, he feeds her, they kiss, and they just have fun together. So this was a very good fit.
She doesn't like human hands, so we move slowly while we take this cage apart. We're going to do that right now.
All right, it's time to get started. Let's do it. Okay, we are all done. Now, it was safer for Snow to remove her and Blue from the cage while we were cleaning it. We put the perches down below, close to the food and water bowl, with a platform perch that I had made. This perch here is a natural wood perch that I had also made, and with the cuddle bone holder, we'll get that put in there for her. And the two perches that are pretty close together, so she will be able to hop from perch to perch. And the toys, we actually put those in there for Blue because Snow doesn't really play with the toys that much. But she seems to be enjoying the cage and the arrangement of perches. And you can see she just hopped over to the other perch. So we're going to get Blue and put him back in there with her so they can enjoy this cage together. Now I have one more cage to show you. This is Piper's cage. She is also a handicapped bird. Somehow she got a crooked neck and she cannot fly. So I put her in a short cage so she doesn't have to climb so high. She still plays with toys. She likes that vine ball there and the popsicle stick toys. She'll play with that. And of course the cardboard cup toys. She likes to tear them up. Now the perches I've got set low, of course. And the perch that she's on, she could easily go from that perch onto the other perch. And of course that is a natural wood perch. She's got different textures, and the water and food bowl and her cuddle bone is down low, so she could easily get to those. Okay, and now after we get done with all the cages, then we bring the vacuum cleaner in here and we actually deep clean the floor, give it a good vacuuming, and we mop the floors really, really good. And I think it is important for you guys to know that when you bring your vacuum cleaner into the room, put all your birds back in their cages, test them with the vacuum cleaner. Turn the vacuum cleaner on and check your birds just to make sure they're not going to freak out or try to fly out of their cage or whatever. And then if they're fine with it, then you can continue to vacuum. Now, if you do happen to have some birds out, like we do have a couple birds that stay out, they are pretty tame. They won't fly around. They're pretty used to the vacuum cleaner, but you need to make sure you know where your birds are at all times when you are vacuuming. But that's all we have for this episode of Brownie's Birdhouse, and see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Bye.